Happy Friday, TGIF, June 26th. All right, I'm out for my morning exercise. We're going to go all the way up until the end of the track. So, we're going to talk today about the rise and fall of the Roman Empire and how fascism is born. Okay, so I took some notes yesterday. The Roman Empire evolved from a modest republic into a dominant global power. Its rise was fueled by military dominance and strategic governance, when its eventual fall was triggered by the internal instability, economic crisis, and devastating barbarian invasions. Sound familiar? Okay, let's get into it. Give me one sec. Rome conquered the Mediterranean, defeating rivals like Carthage and the Punic Wars, expanding across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Sound familiar? See where I'm going with this? Why are we at war with Iran? Why is about 430 billion of our tax-paying dollars fixing to go to Iran? Because this man does not know how to negotiate. 1.7 billion Obama gave to Iran. Other countries, we're not trading with other countries. They're not wanting to trade with us because this man has messed up all of the trade agreements. The fall of the Republic under territorial growth led to systemic corruption and violent civil wars. This accumulate, yeah, y'all know what happened to Julius in 44 BCE. Y'all know what happened to Julius in 44 BCE. I can't say that here on YouTube. But let's talk about how fascism begins. Fascist movements typically gain power by exploiting severe socioeconomic crises and deep societal divisions using demagoguery. I'm gonna get to what Jesse Waters said about women being bisexual. They don't need to be bisexual. This is all about control. Fox News, Newsmax, and so many others, News Nation, all of them, ABC, CBS, 60 Minutes, The New Head, FCC, Brendan Carr, sound familiar? When they can control the news, it's what's called state-ran media. When they can control the narrative. We know the truth, the actual truth, but they will always try to drown out the truth and put their truth there. Let's talk about yesterday, the Supreme Court's decision to take away protections away from Haitian Americans. The hypocrisy, because one of the justices, Amy Coney Barrett, has two Haitian American children. It's the white savior complex to say, I'm doing something. Look what I'm doing to help out the blacks. Look what I'm doing to help out the Haitian Americans. You want to deny entry to people who are seeking asylum into this country, who want a better life. These people are not illegal. They're here because they're human beings. These people have gotten their citizenship. And there are people who are coming into the country to learn the customs, to be a part of the working class. And you want to take that away from them. But you can allow in white people from South Africa, correct? You can allow them in, right? But it's not all. Populist rhetoric, charismatic leaders, there's nothing charismatic about Orange Piggy at all. National rebirth while scapegoating minorities or political opponents, they consolidate control by dismantling democratic institutions, often aided by conservative alliances or paramilitary intimidation. What are we seeing right now with these ICE agents? What are we seeing go on at Delaney Hall? And it is because they have weaponized every single branch of government to go after people who they deem as an enemy. That's how it works. No, I don't have one. But yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He's operating the same way Hitler would in the 1930s. Now let's get up, since they're weaponizing everything. He refused to sign a bipartisan bill that would prevent private equity firms from buying all of the single family homes. Now, here's what happened when a private equity firm buys homes: they can push new homeowners off of the market, new home buyers. They can jack up the rents, which prevents rent, people being able to rent. Like me and my brother right now, we're looking for a place. But I have some good news. Style by Stevie will be back next month. My aunt, who is like my second mom, who is also responsible for those beautiful hairstyles, taking me to her hairstylist to let her do the hair. And then I have creative vision as what I want my beauty and look to look like. So I will be back. We're gonna be having some new looks. I'm gonna try to do the 5 shows a day. She's letting me use her house. So for the time being, I'll be with my sibling, but Style by Stevie will be back next month. I told y'all, nothing is gonna stop me. I'm gonna work hard because I have so much talent. My voice is needed more than ever, and I'm not gonna sit on that talent. So first things first, I gotta get the box so that I'll be able to take it with me. Thank the Lord that AT&T has the portable travel Air 5. I think it's something called the Air 5 box. Y'all let me know, correct me if I'm wrong. But also I've seen where some of the soldiers, the troops, are sick. Now they want to bring back the flu vaccine. Oh, now y'all believe that science works. When before, you have RFK Jr. chipping away at every single goddamn program that is to help the American people. And I know y'all heard that lady ask me for a set. Lord knows I could need one right now. I've been so stressed, but you know what? I feel a little better. I feel myself getting back to a sense of normalcy. One of my girlfriends, she said, "Why don't you take the show on the road?" And that's exactly what I plan to do. So we will be back next month. I'm going to reach out to some of my guests that I had scheduled to come on the show for July. And we'll be back. Style by Stevie will be back. My aunt said, "Sure, you can do it at my house." And yes, I'm thankful for that. So every day is a new blessing, is a new beginning. So right now I got to work on trying to get that box. I can handle the glam, the hair, the makeup, everything, because I miss it a whole lot. I miss being able to get in glam and get my hair and makeup done. And the gorgeous fashions. We're coming back. We're going to make it work till I get a place. Right now, it's kind of hard because of everything that I just read to y'all. When private equity firms, we say they're all connected to Wall Street. It's an investment for them. They can go out here and they can buy it up and they can raise up the goddamn prices all they want. That's what they can do. And that is what they do. But that's how fascism and imperialism, or I think Danielle Moody has a word for it. If you make sure y'all go and subscribe to her. And another thing, my colleague Bubs the God cut his hair. You guys know that he just turned 35. That's old man zaddy leprechaun Bubs. He still looks yummy. He still looks yummy. Bubs can get it. He looks like a new person. But listen, I'm happy that my aunt said yes. She said just let her know, because where she works, she's able to come to and from, and that's easy. And my method of transportation has been walking. Like right now, it's so therapeutic. My mom was saying that somewhere she was reading that walking can actually release endorphins. Laughter can as well too. So in a time like this, where my home burned down, I'm going to get back to my joy. I'm going to get back to my joy. I'm going to get back to being the same happy woman that's bringing joy to other people as well. But yes, Deshaun sent me a plethora of stories, a plethora of stories. And it's just so overwhelming with everything that they're doing. They're turning on each other. The Republican Party is turning on each other. That's what's going on. So, hey, first things first, I got to go to the AT&T store first thing in the morning. And then around in the afternoon, we're going to try to get that box so that I'll be able to work it. I'm going to learn how to work it, get one of the sales tech to teach me how to work it. And I'm going to get my phone connected and we're going to set up. And hey, we're going to do them interviews. That's what we're going to do. All right. I'm excited. I'm excited. I told y'all that I was coming back with a vengeance. So, yes, I will be back. I'm going to reach out to some of my colleagues and we're going to make it work. Yes, the show will go on. And in the process of that, I'm going to make sure that I keep checking in with my mom and everything. I got to see her yesterday. But right now, at this point in my life, we're still looking for a home. I'm thankful to be, blessed in that way, to have things that I need to survive. I have everything. Everything in my house is still there, still intact. And also, I'm just grateful to be alive. I have my days, my ups, my downs, but I've adjusted to being with my brother because I've never lived with my brother. My brother's always stayed with my grandmother, but we never lived together. So this is just a temporary setback, but trust me, one thing, and Angela Bassett has a quote from Meet the Browns that she said, one thing a woman knows how to do is make it. And I'm a woman that's gonna make it. A Black woman at that. So I'm instantly gonna make it. Instantly. I'm thankful, I'm blessed, I'm happy. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, it's time for you to pick up the pieces. Okay, there's a house over there. I don't know if nobody's staying there, but they're clearing out. It's a nice place. But I don't know if they're renting. That's what I'm saying about private equity firms. Because the other house that we were looking at would have ran you about $1,600. $1,675. Yeah. That's money that Oprah would probably have. That's money that Bill Gates down will probably have. I ain't got there yet. I'm blessed, but it's coming. Something bigger is coming. And I will be able to be in the comfort of my own home and do my show. But for the time being, we're going to take the show on the road. My aunt says she's willing to let me use her place to do the show. And my aunt is like my second mom. She's took me to my hair salon appointments. So I know I got to set up to go back to my girl, Ashley, sometime later next month, because it's almost the end of this month. And also the 29th, you guys know how bittersweet that is for me because my sister's birthday falls on the 29th. Now, the previous year, we did a balloon release for her. So I don't know what my mom plans on doing, but I always bring it up because she's very special to me. And if she was here and alive and living, she wouldn't mind. She wouldn't mind. But I'm thankful that my brother's letting me because I'm at peace. My dad's still frustrated about it. I get it. But lashing out, taking your frustrations out on other people is not going to help. There's got to be a very healthy way of being able to communicate with people. And that's why I just couldn't do it. Up and down the road, hotel to hotel, no. I just couldn't do it. But yes, that's the news. We will be back next month and have a very special treat for you guys when I return. So I'm going to do a little research today and figure out how to use this box because I've never had one. When we had our home, we were living at the other house. My dad had the internet connected there. So I don't know how the box is supposed to be, but I'm going to find out how it works. I heard you can just plug it up and connect whatever you need to it. But I'll definitely keep y'all posted on that. So, yep. Oh my goodness. Good morning. All right, Fashion Dolls, almost at the end of the track. It is 7:20. So we're going to walk there and then we're going to walk right back down. Okay? But yes, that's the update. We will be back in July. I'm going to reach out because I had so many amazing people that will be coming on. So we're going to try to do the 5 shows a week. But I also am going to have to take breaks because I'm in the process of trying to get back on my feet. We haven't really heard anything back. It's a journey. And it's going to take some time. It's definitely going to take some time. So I was laying down in the bed and I was brainstorming. And I said, where can I do the show at? I could do it at my brother's house. But I was like, no, because good morning. Good morning. Shout outs to my colleague, Alvin Tit for Tat, this or that. I know where he's at. The connection goes in and out. In case you guys missed it, Style by Stevie talk show. The Queen is coming back. We will be back next month. And my aunt said that she's willing to let me use her place to do a couple of shows there. So yes, spread the word. The Queen is back to reclaim her throne. And rightfully so. My voice is needed. CTV and Bub's been holding it down, but y'all are going to see me back in action in July. So I've got a guest set for July 1st. He's already agreed to come on. I'm not going to reveal who that is as of yet. Yep, he's in Nigeria. Deshaun was just sending me all of these stories. Okay, let me talk about the whole August Alsina calling out Young Thug. And then there are black women, some black women, biological of course, that are queerphobic, who were in August Alsina's comments saying, well, you was on the DL. I'm going to give you an example of this. Remember when Lil Nas X first came out? This, Old Town Road and everything. This is way after that. LeBron James had a show on HBO called, what was it, The Barbershop? Kevin Hart was a guest. Yes, the same Kevin Hart who hired and fired black employees. Yes, the same one who refused to condemn Tony Hinchcliffe for making the George Floyd joke, that Kevin Hart. The same one that has to sit on a couple of phone books to get himself a boost. The same one who might have to put some lifts in his fucking shoes. That Kevin Hart. Mm-hmm. The one who likes the gate. And David Oyuela, let me talk to you for a minute. You're pissed off at Drewski because Drewski... See, this is the thing. This is where we talk about there's a dysphoria war. There are some people who are African American who are in the UK who don't care about the plight of foundational Black Americans. There's Black British Americans, and then there's Black foundational Black Americans. And I'm a Black American, born here in the United States of the United States, the U.S. of A. There's a whole diaspora war going on. So for David Oyelowo to be mad at Drewski, you should be mad at the white supremacists. Don't even get me started on the Queen and how she felt. Don't even get me started on the Queen and how she felt about Duchess Meghan Markle and the racism that this woman has had to put up with. I mean, from Piers Morgan, who even got up on his show. And I mean, it's not just Meghan Markle, but that brings me to my next topic of the conversation about anti-Blackness. Jasmine, I just don't understand. This is exactly why Tiffany D. Cross wrote her book, Love Me. Black women's relationship with America. For over 250 years, y'all couldn't even vote for a qualified African-American woman. You refused to vote for a Black woman in the race in Texas. Exactly, because at the same time, we're all oppressed. We are all oppressed. We are all oppressed. So if we can't get on the same accord, if we can't get on the same page, it's going to continue. Yeah, it's a whole diaspora thing. I mean, you cannot be colonized and against your own people. It doesn't work that way. Chattel slavery. And then there's some in Africa as well, too, who are anti-Black, too, Alvin. And it's just like, if it's not from the UK, then it's in Africa. If it's not in Africa, then you have some Haitian Americans, Muslim Americans, Asian Americans who are very anti-Black. And now some of the Asian Americans are pissed off at Black people because we're saying we're doing a wealth transfer. We go to y'all's nail salons. We go to your beauty supply stores. And I can say this as a Black woman because, trust me, here's an example. I'm going to be going to the hair salon next month. And my stylist is going to give me some new looks for my return, okay? I'm a woman. I like to look good. And for the past few days, I haven't been in hair and makeup, but hey, watch out because the Queen is coming back. I'll be back July 1st or 2nd. But first things first, I got to work on getting that box, figuring out how the airdrop box works. Because you can take it with you, you can travel with you. But yes, like I was saying though, there's a whole diaspora war going on. Yep, we sure did talk about it. And it's always going to continue. There's always going to be a diaspora war. Because at the end of the day, all of us as Black people in this country, we are oppressed. You cannot be oppressed and oppress other people. It just doesn't work that way. Let me see what time it is. Oh, just about done with the walk. Good morning. But yes, I just passed in my cousin's barbershop. By the way, my cousin got elected. Yes. Yes, he won for school district. And he is someone who is actively out in the community. His name is Tony Duncan. Y'all can go and look him up. School district, South Carolina. But yes, I'm super excited. Super excited. And just ecstatic. But here comes I posted some of the Democratic candidates. Make sure y'all vote November 3rd. November 3rd. That's what Donald Trump is terrified of. I talked about the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. And I also talked about how fascism takes over. And right now, we are seeing authoritarianism in real time in front of our very eyes. So make sure that y'all are registered to vote. Make sure that you get out. State, local, and federal elections count. And it starts with us. Good morning. It starts with us having these conversations. And by the way, Alvin, I don't know if you're still here, but Bubs cut his hair. When I seen the picture, I'm like, wait a minute. All right. Old man Daddy Bubs. He's 5 years ahead of me. I'm 32. So you know. I'm gonna sit on the park bench and continue the conversation with y'all. It's a bench over here. And then I'm gonna head back to my brother's, shower, and try to make some moves, try to contact some people, and then gotta get all my funds together so that I can get this box, the new fashions, the hair, everything, and to go to the hair salon. So yeah, he sure did. He posted a picture. He sure did. I reposted it. It's on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow Bubs. I haven't talked to him in a couple days. Only in the chat and when I wished him a happy birthday. But I miss him. I miss Conscience. Alvin and Deshaun have been the only two, but our schedules have been crazy. I know with me having the house fire, we're almost close to the end of the month, and we're still looking for a place to go. Also, Mark Wayne Mullen. Let's talk about him real quick. We seen your Senate hearing yesterday. If you're sitting up here lying and saying these things about Delaney Hall, no, people are still being hurt at Delaney Hall. Zoran Mamdani did a virtual press conference that people could join in and talk about the issues. Zoran is doing the work in New York, so shout outs to him. But there's still one part. No, I reposted it on my Instagram feed. But yes, that's what Donald Trump is doing. That's what Mark Wayne Mullen is doing. The same one who says, oh, they're mad because they don't have their food, their ethnic food. We know exactly what y'all meant by that. It's no longer coded. It's right in front of your face. They want an all-white minority. That's what they want. They are afraid of a white-only minority. So this is why you see Elon Musk and them saying, hey, we gotta populate, we gotta have more kids. This is why you have Donald Trump attacking, saying, hey, we need more teen pregnancies. RFK Jr. and the rest of them are taking away very important things that can help people. We got a whole Ebola outbreak. There have been cases of people, our troops getting sick, and they brought back the flu vaccine. So make sure y'all go to CVS or wherever and get your flu vaccine. That's important. I don't want no anti-anything, anti-LGBT, anti-anything on my goddamn comments. I'm letting you know now. I have mods in here and they will block you. But yes, I don't think he went live this week, but I know Conscience has been holding it down, as the king always would. But the Queen is coming back. I'll be back next month. So spread the word. Today I'll be working on getting the looks together. I'm gonna try to do my 5 shows a day. If not 5, then at least 4 interviews. Because I know it's gonna take a toll on my body. With me having to get up every morning, exercise. With me having to check in and make sure that there's any updates on us finding a home. Anything could happen. Anything. I will keep y'all posted on that. That's for sure. That's them cutting grass, so it's going to get a little loud. But we're almost back to my brother's house. This was a good morning walk. Oh, and Alvin, in case you missed it yesterday, go and take a look at how they decorated the old prison down or jailhouse down here. The police station, the old police station. Yeah, y'all go take a look and see how they decorated that. Didn't I say that South Carolina is definitely deeply rooted in the Confederacy? Deshaun was shocked when I showed that to him. So y'all thought I was lying. I showed y'all the gas prices. Let's see how great America is. Because this motherfucker has got us in a Great Depression right now. It's no longer a recession, and I wish people would stop saying that. Oh, you can check out the previous live. It's up, it's saved, it's public, because I have to go back and edit them. But I can show y'all before I go back in my brother's house again. I want y'all to see exactly what I'm saying. See, I'm the type of person, I love to show facts, proofs, and receipts. I don't like to lie to you. I'm going to walk over there to the courthouse, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to zoom the camera in, and I'm going to show y'all. So when I tell y'all that I am in the deep South, I'm in the deep South. But yes, back to my brother's place before I go back to my brother's. Today I'm going to take the time to brainstorm. It's locked. Oh, I try to set them public. Yeah, y'all got to have those reminders set. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I will be going live here. I'm still restricted. I cannot go live on Instagram. Make sure that y'all hit all so y'all get all the notifications when I pop up, when I go live. Because we're coming back next month. The Queen is coming back. And it's lashings for everybody who didn't reach out to me when the fire happened. It's going to be lashings for Donald Trump as well, too. Me and Nas the Time are going to set up something. I'm going to get him to come back on the show. But first, I got to try to work on getting this box. I think it's $60 to $75 a month at AT&T. So, yes, make sure that y'all tune in because we'll be back next month. I have to keep texting my aunt the dates to let her know. She said let her know in advance. But before I go back to my brother's and go in and shower and just the rest of the day, take the day to brainstorm, I want y'all to see something. Oh yes, it's gonna be lashings for everybody. Because there were some people who didn't even crack their goddamn teeth. That fire could have killed me, my mom, my dad, and our dog. And not near a single person said, hey, Miss Stevie, what can I do to help? Except for a few. But it's lashings. It's off with y'all's head. Because if y'all were in that same position, I surely would have reached out. That's the type of person I am. And I have a witness in here. Alvin, Harold's birthday was yesterday as well, too. Happy birthday to Harold. So Harold and Bubs celebrated birthdays this month. All right, so here we are approaching the courthouse. Near the courthouse and the old police station. I want y'all to see something. We're coming up on it. Trying to make sure I don't get nothing in here. Well, since Alvin is here, I'm going to show y'all that I wasn't lying. When I say the Confederacy is deep and you got Miss Lindsey Graham out here, okay, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Okay, we're here. I'm going to switch the cam. See right there? What does that look like to y'all? That looks like the Confederacy to me. See what I was saying? Some on the courthouse over there too. That's the old police station. But I wanted y'all to see that. Y'all thought I was lying when I said the Confederacy runs deep. They're all on the what is that building called? The annex building of the courthouse. So I'm finally going back to where my brother is. Fashion dolls, I will see y'all a little later. But spread the word. The queen is coming back. I'm back with the vengeance. And yes, it's lashings for everybody. They know who they are. But I will chat with y'all later.